It is my privilege to invite Mr. Ranjit Gangadharan, Chair Professor, Non-Life, and in charge of PGDM at NIA Pune. But before he comes forward, let me briefly introduce him. Mr. Gangadharan has got 4 decades of experience in the general insurance industry. After superannuating as General Manager from the New India Assurance Company, Sir joined NIA in December 2021. With this brief introduction, I request him to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, my colleagues and my dear students. We all gathered here today. We had some stimulating speeches already. At the outset, I would like to thank Dr. Tarun Agarwal, who has just come in as our director about 1.5 months back. A very, very dynamic person. He's been the force behind this entire HR summit. We heard Professor Ranjan Banerjee from the Birla Institute of Technology School of Management. It was a very, very stimulating talk. I'm sure all of us here, including the students, have gained a lot of insights into what the workplaces of the future would look like. Coming back to my colleagues, a lot of them I have to thank. First, I have to thank the Chair Professor, Financial Inclusion, Mr. Satyakumar, Mr. Balagopal, Chair Professor, Life. They have all been together. They have helped us out in crafting this HR Summit. Of course, we have Dr. Sushma Chowdhury and Dr. Ruchika Yadav, the co-coordinators of the event. Unfortunately, Dr. Sushma Chowdhury could not be here today because of ill health, but she's been there behind the scenes for quite some time. And of course, Dr. Ruchika Yadav, who's worked very hard to bring all this together. All my close faculty members who have worked with the team. And of course, finally, the students. It's an event of the students. It's a marquee event of the NIA Pune. Every year we have this event where both the first year and second year PGDM students come together to make this a success. Finally, last but not the least, Mrs. Jayashree Sridhar, who's the Chief Administrative Officer, and her entire team. A lot of people to thank, but department-wise, if I look at it, there's engineering, there is general administration, there is IT, there's accounts, there is of course, the catering and the engineering side. All of them have come together. A lot of work goes into all of this being made very successful. Once again, thank you. And I also like to thank all the CHROs, the delegates, and the panelists who have come at our invitation, and I'm sure the next 3-4 panels would be having some very stimulating discussion. Thank you.
Thank you to Mr. Ranjit Gangadharan, sir, for your kind words. This year's HR Summit is really special for all of us, as we had organized a poster making competition for our PGDM students, the result of which will be announced towards the end of the summit.
Now it's with great excitement that we hand over the podium to the hosts of panel discussion 1, our colleagues Srinidhi Jupuri and Omkar Farande.